Let's get back to the heat now and the increased fire danger that comes with it this week around the Bay.
Yeah, the National Weather Service says the hot, dry conditions are going to elevate fire risk, and KRON 4's Michael Thomas is following that story for us live in Lafayette. Good morning, Michael.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Well, with this year's significant rainfall, we've seen a lot of growth when it comes to seasonal grass. And you can see here, the key that officials really want you to remember is making sure that it's trimmed. And you can see there, some of it's a lot shorter than other areas. Now, the Bay Area has seen multiple small fires recently, along with a lot of heat advisories. And officials are now warning to just be prepared. They say while there isn't critical fire weather, such as wind and humidity right now, we're still seeing a lot of hot and dry afternoons. And when they're combined with very dry fine fuels, well, it causes elevated fire danger. Places like Santa Rosa have declared today the first official day of wildfire season, asking residents to prepare. And we actually have some tips up on your screen, so you can go ahead and see there. These are some tips, no matter where you are, that you can follow: maintaining a defensible space of at least 30 feet or so, and making sure that that grass is cut to at least 4 inches, no higher, if it is the dead weeds that you can see that we showed you earlier. Also making sure that your trees are trimmed and those low-hanging branches are completely removed and nowhere near those roof lines, keeping them at least 10 feet in distance. This morning we did run into one of the fire committee members here in this neighborhood of Lafayette. Take a listen to what he says are some of the biggest issues that this neighborhood faces.
Well, the closeness of vegetation to the houses, that you have people who have their nice plantings with bushes right up against the house. And generally that 0 to 5 feet, you try and keep vegetation away from the house. So that 0 to 5 feet is pretty critical.
Now, back out here live, you can see on this hillside here in Lafayette, officials have already trimmed a majority of this area, and you can see just the difference between the long weeds and then those shorter weeds. So that fire captain on that committee says that he's hoping people will continue to be prepared. He also says tonight, actually in Lafayette, they're having a meeting regarding what people can do to be prepared for in case there's a wildfire, excuse me. That's the very latest here in Lafayette. I'm Michael Thomas. Daria and James will send it back to you.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Michael.
Because of our fire